Hello and happy Monday, everybody. And welcome to another edition of my Make It Monday, where each week I'm here to share with you what kind of crafty projects I'm working on. Just Saturday, we had our open house catalog launch. And if you missed it, well, hopefully you'll join us another time. It was a great time. Everybody had a good time and worked on some projects and just had a great time socializing with other like-minded people. So that's the beauty of stamping, is it's so much fun when you're involved with others. And if you're looking for a group to stamp with, come to my classes. I think you'll really find it interesting and great bunch of people and a great creative outlet. It's a therapy. Anyway, so welcome to my channel. And for those of you who are watching for the first time, I'm Sandra, the Stamping Bee. And whether you're watching this live or on replay, please be sure to comment below and let me know where you're watching from, because I'm always really excited to see how global this stamping community is. So be sure to leave a message and say hi. Anyway, so today I am going to be showing you some projects from, let me see, The Bright Skies, which is a brand new set from the new catalog, and it has a coordinating designer series paper packet that you can earn for free. I mean, who doesn't love free paper, right? So I'll show you some projects we can do with that. And let me see, what else did I wanted to say before I switch the camera around. I think that should be it for now. And then I'll just talk about what I need to talk about as I remember and as we're working on some project. And again, remember, so I'm working on two projects today, two cards, where if you purchase from me, place an order of $30 or more, you actually will get the supplies to make that card. Of course, the stamp set isn't included, but hey, you can substitute any greetings with the supplies that I provide you, or get the set because it is really a cute set. Anyway, so without further ado, let me switch the camera around and let's get working. There we go. Okay. So for those of you watching live, I hope you'll be able to let me know if I'm in the right orientation. Last week, for some reason, I thought I was in horizontal mode, landscape, so to speak, but it turned out to be portrait. So a few of you have reached out and let me know that you couldn't see everything. So I do apologize for that. So hopefully I am horizontal right now. So if you're watching me live right now, just let me know if I am horizontal. It's kind of strange, right? Am I horizontal or not? Anyway, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed that everything will be fine. Hi, Lisa. Thank you for joining me today. Anyway, first things first. So my class schedule for the first quarter is out. And if you're not on my mailing list and would like to be on my mailing list, please do message me and I will send it to you. Also check my Facebook events page. That will list out most of the events. So I do want to point out to you that this Saturday is a slice of pumpkin. What that is basically you're welcome to come drop in. If you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, bring your paper pumpkin in and we can work on it together. It's always fun when we're working together, right? Talking, munching. And if not, and if you're intrigued by what Paper Pumpkin is all about, well, this is the venue for that. What happens is you get to pick, I'll have some past Paper Pumpkin projects that you can choose to create. Each card is $5, so you can pick 1, 2, or 3 cards to work on, depending on what your time allows. So this is a really great, event where you just jump in, make a card, and then you can go and do whatever you need to do for the day, right? So I'm featuring these 3 cards, and of course, the greetings, you can always sub out something that works for you or what you need. So these are the 3 that I'm concentrating on. But of course, there are other Paper Pumpkin cards that you can work on. For example, this is the latest set. the lovely lavender. And for this particular one, it also coordinates with the perennial lavender set that is on in the new catalog. So this is also available if you wanted to give this a try. All right. So these are really cute cards. I mean, being the beginning of the year, if you want to replenish your stash of cards, why not just grab a kit, right? Whether it's a paper pumpkin or the other kits that we have, just turn them out like this, and you will be happy to find yourself with a stash of cards when you really need it. So no stress in that. So that is this Saturday. And if you're interested, let me know so I can save a spot for you. So I did also want to share with you that Stampin' Up! Now is making the each quarter's paper pumpkin kit, a general idea of what is in it, announced in advance so that you can make arrangements, whether you wanted to suspend it or you want to jump in and subscribe because you like all these kits. So really exciting. I think it's a great time to start a subscription. But anyway, so if you're interested in this, let me know and I can get you started. All right. So what I'm working on today is from page 51 of the new catalog. And if you don't have one and would like one, message me and I'll get one to you. So this is the set. Really, really cute set. And what happens is right now it's celebration. And for those of you who know celebration, you earn prizes, or not really prizes, you earn free products. And one of the free products you can earn at the $50 level is this set of paper. It coordinates with this Bright Skies bundle. Okay, and let me just show you the papers. It's just beautiful. So a lot of clouds, right? And beautiful flowers as well. See, and then the backside is petal pink. Petal pink is really making the rounds, huh? Because even the Be My Valentine was with the petal pink. And so we've got a floral background here and rainbows. Strawberries, so cute, right? And these are butterflies. I love this. I think this is poppy. Don't you think it's poppies? I think it looks like poppies, right? And on the back is sun and some cherries. It's kind of an eclectic mix, right? This is actually really interesting because it is rain. So anyway, so I'll show you what I've done with this paper. Okay, so that's free. I mean, this is like a $12.50 value, and you can get it free with any $50 order. Okay, so let's get started with my first project. And remember, when you place an order of $30 or more, you can receive the supplies to make the cards that I am making right now. So the first thing I want to show you is I've gone ahead and die cut 2 clouds on a piece of cardstock. And the reason I'm doing that is because I wanted to show you that when you're embossing and also having some cutouts, be sure to cut before you emboss. So this is the embossing. Isn't this cute? These are raindrops. Okay, so let me show you what I'm going to do with this. Grab my cut and emboss machine. Okay. And what I'm going to do is see how the embossing folder is basically raining straight. What I'm going to do is I want it raining sideways, okay? And I'll show you how it will work. So I know I've got some glare here, so I apologize for that. So I'm going to, okay, let me put this away because I think there we go. So I am, instead of inserting my card like this to emboss, I am going to tilt it a bit so that the rain, when I'm done embossing, the rain is coming at a slant, okay? And I know this is like a little bit out, but that's okay because it's on the bottom of the card. Hardly anybody will notice. Now that I say it, people will start noticing it, right? Anyway, so this is a regular embossing folder. So your sandwich is just basically the, let me see here, this platform and these two, okay? These are very well-loved platforms. So I'm inserting this in. I know you won't see this, but you will see it coming out. Hello, Rose. How are you? Thanks for joining in. Okay. So let me put this away. Whoops, I'm running out of room here. So what happens is when you bring it out, see the rain is slanted, okay? And the reason I'm doing this slanted is because I'm matting it against this designer series paper, which I don't know if you can see it. It's actually rain, okay? It's rain. It's got streams of color, and you see the dots here? Anyway, okay. So basically, we're going to mount this up like this. So let me grab my note card. Oh, my note card. I need to cut a note card. Anyway, so, what happened to my note card? I know what happened with my note card because right before my live, inspiration hit. And so I think I cut out, you know what? Hold on. Because inspiration hit, and I have to share with you. I was so excited, I went ahead and started making it. So this is what I was working on right before we went live. It's not finished, but at least it gives you an idea of what I was working on. And that's where my card base went. See, that's what happens when inspiration hit and you're not thinking ahead. So let me go ahead and grab paper. Okay. There's a first for everything. You think you're all prepared, and then the next thing you know, you're not prepared. Anyway. Okay, so glad I had an extra card here. Okay. Yes, thank you for catching me live, Rose. Okay, so let's get started. So, oops. There you go. Yeah, for those of you catching me live, if you have any questions, please be sure to comment and let me know. I will try to multitask and answer any questions that you may have. Okay. So I love working with design series paper because it just makes a card come together so easy. So the next thing I want to do with this is I'm going to mount it with my dimensionals. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick some of the longer ones like this. Okay. So this is the back. So I'm going to mount this here. Let me find. All right. So for a card like this, I want to make sure that it stays stable. So it's important to have this portion there. So let me see here. So this is as real as it gets, how I make cards. So I want to make sure the top and bottom layer is, this one here. The top and bottom is taken care of, so it's not flimsy. Okay. And then I'm going to reinforce where the cutouts are, so it doesn't fall flat. Okay. So that's the idea. Okay, I think that should do it. And now time to peel this off. There's always a need for dimensionals. I just love dimensionals. Okay, so I'm going to mount this on here. Okay. So you see how the rain is following this? Okay. So the next thing I want to do is I know I might be too long-winded, so I already went ahead and cut out one of these clouds. Now, as you know, for the design series papers, there are different clouds you can pick, right? So I picked this one, and the idea is I am going to glue it right here. Yeah, so let me go ahead and okay, and then we've got this saying. This saying is not from this particular set, but it is from Perennial Postage. Okay. Okay. So for this one, I am going to glue this. Oh, I think I'll do it right here. Now with this bundle, the dies, there are some raindrops that come with it. And what I did was I went ahead and die cut them all out with kind of a glittery paper. See, this looks like, let's see, can you see it? Anyway, it's shiny glitter. Yeah, so let me go ahead and I am going to glue them on. Okay, this is my little embellishment. These days I have been leaning towards flat embellishment. It's just because I've had too many instances where my card was returned because of the bulk. So I didn't want that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this over an existing raindrop, just so that it's smooth. Okay. And then I'm going to do this here. So there you go. And I think I'm going to do one more. And you know me, I like to have things kind of go off. So this one, I'm going to have them go, there. There. Oh, it's not in the right direction. Here, let me move it a bit. There. And then, whoops. So I'm going to do another one right here. Let me see. I'm just going to do it right here. Whoopsie, that's a little too much, I think. Right? And then, remember odd numbers, so I'm working on 5 of these raindrops. I mean, there's no fast rule that it has to be odd, but, you know, a lot of us want some measure of rules to guide us, and so that is a good rule. So there we go. There we have a card. And so let me show you the one that I've done before. So, and I know you will get through this. Brighter skies are on their way. So isn't this a great cheerful card for a friend who's going through some hard times? Anyway, so that's the first card. We're done. Yay! Okay, so the second card, let me grab my stuff here, is we're going to start out with a yellow card, okay? And, oh, these little raindrops are following me everywhere. Okay, so this is the one with the little sun. And one of the things I wanted to share with you is I love, love, love working with cotton pads when it comes to clouds. It just gives it that really soft, fluffy look. So I want to show you. So this is just a regular cotton pad. This particular brand is Shiseido. For those of you who follow me, have probably seen me do this, but for those who haven't, this is just a Shiseido cotton pad, nothing special. And then I'm just going to show you how wonderfully it cuts out. So let's go. Where's my things? Okay, so here we go. And so this is a regular die. So I've got this, and this. So I am going to cut it like this. here it comes. This is what I love about making handmade cards, is the opportunity to input or include some nice touchy-feely aspect to the card that just makes it so much nicer than just a flat card, right? So here we go. Isn't this cute? It just invites you to touch it. Okay, so that's that. So I am going to go ahead and mount this. So as you know, I mean, I'm a great DSP user. I just love it. Most of my cards start with DSP. And why not? It makes the card so easy to come together. Why make things complicated? And especially when this paper is free, cut away. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put this on here. So we're just putting clouds together. These have all been pre-cut. Okay. I think this is a good spot. Now, when I'm attaching this little fluffy cloud, you will want to put the adhesive on the paper here, but not on here because it's not going to work. So, got it here. I'm going to glue it here. Okay. And so the next thing I want to do is, what did I want to do? Okay, so I wanted to do a sun. So I wanted to share with you how a lot of times to save time, because when you're trying to match this to your stamp image, you're going around and around and around trying to figure out which one is the right direction, right? So what I do is, again, I'm a fan of templates, is I would die cut the template and then put it against a stamped image and rotate it until I know what fits, right? And then I would, if you see, I make a mark. So for me, my little hint is these little two short stubby rays, okay? That's what is my go-to, okay? So let me go ahead and stamp, not stamp, but cut this out so you will, well, actually, you know what? I've already cut it out. I don't need to cut it out. So, but I did want to share this tip for you, is I use a Sharpie pen and just put little points here to show me where I need to place the die to cut. And voila, you'll get a nicely die-cut sun. Because a lot of times what happens is if you don't match it correctly, some of the rays are cut off, right? So I am going to put the ray here. And actually, I am missing another piece too. I'm not doing very well today, am I? Okay, so, oh, here it is. It is here. There we go. So what I'm going to show you is what I'm going to do here. So the greeting I want to pick up today is "You Brighten My Cloudy Days." Okay. So you brighten my cloudy days. So what I'm going to do is this is a great use of the Stampin' spots. So for those of you who subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, you probably have a stash of these, right? So what is great is for this. Because I want to put brighten as yellow. Okay. And the rest in Pool Party, okay? So this is actually pretty easy to do because it's nicely spaced out. So I just ink a couple times, and like with this, I go on to the edge here to get that. That's my little trick. Use the edge to your advantage. And one more time. And even if there's a little pull party on the yellow, that is fine. Okay? And hopefully this will work. Because you know what? I'm going to use this just as insurance, right? Almost there. I could have used it a little bit more, but oh well. But you get the idea. So what happens is then I am going to mount it here with some dimensionals. You know what? I'm going to have to redo that one, but you get the idea, and let me show you the finished product. That's the beauty of preparation, right? I've got a finished card that is already done. That is perfect. There we go. I think I just hastened it a bit too much, and I should have done the brighten a little bit more. So this is the card. So for those of you who purchase $30 or more, you will get the supplies to make these 2 cards, okay? Now, of course, like this, you can use get well or thinking of you type of a sentiment, and even this one too. But of course, the best thing to do is grab this set, and you can make the exact card, okay? So that's that. All right, so I do have other samples for you to see. So let's see, this one is a little bit brighter, adding on a touch of red. I mean, the best part about, to me, with working with the DSP package is at the back, it will tell you all the coordinating colors. And that's a really great way to start a project when you already know what colors you're working with. No more, thinking about, oh, what colors should I use? I mean, it's already been thought of, and you know the combination, the coordination is all professionally done by the Stampin' Up artist. So anyway, so this is one of the cards. And this one, what I did was I actually colored the cloud with Wink of Stella to give it a little shine. Yeah? And here's another card. I just love this, right? And it doesn't have to be all clouds or gloomy kind of a sentiment. Here's something that is cute, sprinkled with love, perfect for Valentine's, right? So this is a DSP paper. This is also DSP paper. And this is from the Be My Valentine's suite, the little embellishments, sprinkled with love. There you go. I actually really love these flowers because they're so imperfect, right? They're not evenly spaced. They're, it's just imperfect. I love it. So this one's a card like this. So, and last but not least, here's a card that ties in the strawberries and the cherries, and with the what's that called? Petal pink. Okay. And so for this one, I stamped these little flowers and interspersed the fussy cut strawberries there. And this is from another stamp set, something occasion, I forget. But anyway, so which is to say that, you can always insert your sentiments. Okay. So what do you think? I know the floral stamp sets are usually very popular, but sometimes, think about something that's not floral, and this one will satisfy your floral leanings as well, because these are the flowers, and this is the imperfect little flower that I just absolutely adore. So cute. Okay. So that is it for today's session. Again, thank you so much for joining me today, whether you're joining me live right now or whether you're joining me on replay. Thank you so much for stopping by, and make sure you like this and share it with a friend. And yeah, and then if you're interested in my classes, please be sure to check the calendar or message me. There is a class this Saturday, which is I call it a piece of pumpkin, and you can bring your paper pumpkin. We can work on it together because it's so much fun working with friends, right? Than just sitting by yourself at home. And then also, if you're testing out, you want to test out paper pumpkin. That's the whole idea. Is you come over and pick 1 or 2 cards from the old past sets and work on those as well. And then to get a feel for it. And of course, the $5 that you pay for each card can be credited towards your 3-month prepaid subscription. So you don't really lose anything, right? So yeah, so there you go. These are so cute. And I hope you find it cute as well. And again, these, if you purchase from me this month or this week, $30 or more, you will get the supplies to make these 2 cards. Okay, well, thank you. Thank you, Rose. Thank you, Evelyn. I'm so glad you are able to join me. I hope you had enjoyed the open house. I was so tired. I went straight to sleep once I went home. my what do you call it? My step count was like through the roof because, you know, the back and forth walking, but it was all good fun. And I'm glad you guys enjoyed it too. Yep, this lots of ideas here. I'm sure you can think of some ideas as well. And okay, if there are no more questions, I think that would be it. Thank you so much. I hope to see you in my next class, or if not, see you here next Monday, 4 o'clock. All righty. Thank you. Bye-bye.